My name is Reverend Dolamar LeBron. I am the lead pastor here at FSUMC, the People's Church. This is a very important moment, a very important historical moment that we are uplifting this legacy of what it looks like to be agents of change in the world. This celebration basically carries with it also this imagination, this dream of look at what has happened, look at what God has done in 100 years. And it allows us the opportunity to celebrate and to think through what God can do in another 100 years.
Well, this is one of the most important churches, Latino churches in the United States. And so when we talk about celebrations, 100 years, very few churches that make it to that point, right, where they get to celebrate 100 years of community and worship. So doing this and commemorating it and remembering it, this happens to be a historic church in terms of its place in Latino civil rights history with the occupation in 1969 of the Young Lords of this building. So it's important. It's an important space to East Harlem, to the city of New York, but I think also to the entire Latino community in the United States.
One of the central functions of power is to make us forget. The process of keeping culture alive in our community through sermons that reflect theologies of liberation, through music that represents the ways our ancestors used to come together around drums and dancing, through political education that reminds us that we come from a long legacy of activism. All of these things are part of our culture, and to not forget is fundamentally to resist.
All of these things are, I think, fundamentally important to be able to pass on that culture to our children, to let them know who we are, where our people come from, where our ancestors come from, and the struggles that they've made in order for them to get the education that they need and deserve. And culture is central. It's not outside of that. Culture is very much integral to our success and to our resilience as a people.
One of the things that colonizers do, one of the things that this world tries to do is try to take away our culture from us, try to take away our language from us, try to take away the things that make us who we are. And so being able to support cultural programs in this community is also how we support our resistance, how we support our existence.
This is a place that when I went to seminary with Pastor Dolamar, we dream about. We dream about having a place where we will celebrate who we are, our identities, all of them. Not only our Puerto Rican salsa identity, but also our sexual identities, our genders, and all expressions, but also that where we will feel comfortable enough to be spiritual and find that space with God. So this is a place definitely for healing and a place for also to stand up where you will find community, where we are all in the struggle together.
It's the People's Church because it's for the people. It's not just for the specific group. It's not just for the specific race or gender. It's just for the people.
It's not enough for us to just sit on the side, sit in any church, sit in the chair, and we talk about the problems that are happening. We have to now get up and roll up our sleeves and become a part of the solution. And that's what I'm very honored and very, very happy to serve the community at this church here. Because we're for the people, with the people, by any means necessary.
Being able to document our stories, particularly in this age, is the way that we become our own storytellers. The significance of being able to film just a little glimpse of this history will plant seeds that will flourish into even more dreams for generations to come. And so when I look at the goals of what we're doing, it's not for us. It's not for the ones who are here now, but it's thinking about the future generations that will continue to transform and carry this vision and this dream for a better world after us.